Hello. Womp womp.
Computer? Computer, are you okay? Did I lose you?
No, you still. I hope you still have me.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I hope you still have me. I have not. You have not died. Right,
You don't have
Mike?
enough Twitch points to make you show your dog. I'm not going to though.
She's not in the room. Oh, I was like, I thought she was in the room with me. She is. She's right there. I'll have to bring her up here in a second. My computer's having a little bit of a lag issue. I might stream on Discord on a little lower quality.
I can see the stream. I'm just.
Okay.
I wouldn't be. It would be lagged.
Yeah, I try to give. I mean, I do that for Duck, so. All right. I think we're ready to actually start. How are you doing today?
Okay. I had like an episode, like a couple hours ago, where my entire body just decided to stop working. But other than that, it's been pretty much okay.
I mean, I fully relate. I assume you don't want to talk about that, really, but I feel my heart goes out to you, whatever you're dealing with. I feel that. All right. I'm gonna start from scratch. I know we played a little bit together. For anybody who's watching, I played a tiny bit of this. I don't know anything about it.
Want me to put content warnings up?
I would love if you could share some content warnings, because I don't know. Here. What do we name ourselves?
Oops.
Like, this is a serious game, so I want to, like, probably use a serious name, right?
Probably. We could mix both of our names together.
Ooh.
Plykin?
Plykin? Or... No, wait.
Plycum?
No! I was thinking... Lum.
Lum.
I think Lum is Lum, and the last name is Blake.
Dick wins.
This looks like one of those names on, like, that Japanese baseball game where they had to generate American names. Glum Plickdicken.
No.
You don't know? Oh my god! Oh shit! Okay, hold on, wait. No, we gotta stop and do this real quick. American names, Japanese baseball game. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Sleeve McDykel, Onsen Sweeney, Daryl Archadello, Anatoly Smorin, Ray Misriff, Glenallen Mixon, Mario Mikrolowane, Raul Chamgerlin, Kevin Nogelny, Tony Smirik, Dobson Dugnut, Willie Dustice. Willie Dustice every time. Jerome Gride, Scott Dorquay, Shone Furcoat, Dean Westry, Mike Truck.
That is a Mike Truck.
Mike Truck.
Isn't Dean Westray the guy from fucking Supernatural?
I think you're probably right. You know what? I think that's the guy. That's the guy that they sent to Super Hell. Dwicht Rortugal. Dwicht Rortugal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Really let that sink in for you. Dwigged DWIGT Dwicht, Rorchigal, Tim Sandial, Carl Dandleton, Mike Hernandez, and Todd Gonzalez. Wait, Todd Gonzalez? Wait, Todd Gonzalez is really good. I know who I'm gonna play as. I'm gonna play as Toby. I could play as Todd, but, you know, fuck it. Sit here picking a name forever.
My god, it's Todd from Mario.
Yay! That's his last name. He's... No one knows what... Oh no, wait. It's spelled with a Z at the end as well. There we go, okay.
Is there a way I can, like, have the trigger warning pinned? Like, how I don't know how Twitch works.
You can't really pin it, but if you want, you could send it, and then I could copy it and just keep it on my clipboard and like paste it every once in a while. That's usually what I just do, is
Okay, I'll send you the trigger warnings for episode 1.
Perfect. I think, I'm gonna say McDykel is my city name.
That's copy and pasted from their website.
Okay,
so
yeah.
If they missed any, that's their fault.
Wait, you have to make it sound like a city name.
I love how he said, like, oh, we're gonna be serious because I want this to be serious, and it's Todd Gonzalez from McDykel.
From McDykelsburg. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Let me grab this. Okay. We got some trigger warnings in the chat, folks.
Yeah.
Bam. Alright.
It's a horror game.
McDykelsburg is a he-him, I feel. Like, I'm a they-them, but we're not playing as me anymore. I guess I'll keep the old other one as, like... Okay, so McDykelsburg. What would a man named Todd Gonzalez have going for him?
I want to make him a furry. I really do.
Okay. Done.
Talking with animals is a good one.
Okay, so I gotta pick the other one, and I think he's an athlete because he is a baseball boy. He's my baseball boy, yeah. Cool. Alright, you jolt awake. As the bus hits a particularly nasty bump, you feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The good old Gonzalez family. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet. I guess I married out and took my wife's name?
Maybe it's a double-barreled surname.
Yeah, I'm Todd Gonzalez Scarlet, and I'm married to a man, which makes sense. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet.
I'm married to a man in this dating sim, not interested in dating. Or, I guess it could be open, but...
Yeah. Well, I'm poly, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go where the wind takes me. I might find that I like have fun being an asshole to everyone and just do that. Your cousin's mother and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. You know, it's not something I pointed out the first time, but it is kind of crazy that this family is so old that the Hollow is named after them.
Yeah, they get into the backstory of the town a little later on. Would you like me to be the stranger?
Go for it.
So anyway, as I was saying.
Oh my god. You know what kind of train this is?
Oh no! Oh wait, that's you.
Oh no! I just read in the same voice. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped you when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Also, the audio is so loud.
Oh yeah.
I just hope the balance is okay. We have 2 viewers and neither of them are chatting.
I am on the stream, so I think the viewers may be you and me.
Hell yeah!
I can check the volume if you want.
Hey, look, Mom, I made it.
Oh, okay. I was up in Maryland looking for some work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual
Waka waka!
Waka waka!
Oh my god.
What? You know, pushing joggers into the harbor and that sort of thing?
What was I talking about? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, it sounds awesome. Why are you talking to me? Yeah, this is Todd Gonzalez. He's gonna be a little more confrontational than I am. Why are you talking to me?
Why wouldn't I talk to you? We're on a bus. Buses are one of the best places to meet new people, hands down, and you're the only person left to meet. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse and yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious.
You're also turning into Ace now. You're morphing. I'm watching you anamorph.
Oh no. Where's my gun?
Yeah! Solve all of our problems by shooting them.
Actually hit my friend and said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, and it wasn't just a joke.
She wasn't just pulling my leg.
This crazy broad.
Take a look at that broad! She's a crazy motherfucker.
It's called broad daylight because she lights up my life. Oh, the stream has miminized itself.
Oh no.
Okay. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her.
Why are you talking to me? The next question is, when are you from? And where? And why?
Anna became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year or so, so it's pretty serious.
So she does light up your life.
I'm kind of turning into the announcer from Legend of Korra now, like, slowly getting...
Eventually you'll go through all of the voices that vaguely sound like this. I can't wait for us to finally meet Kermit the Frog.
Well, you see... Oh, I can't do a comment. That was, that was so bad.
No, sober!
Find it.
I have a Kermit the Frog, Kermit the Frog impression, but it only comes out when I'm blackout drunk, so I don't even know how good it is.
About 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And, jeez, you ever just get so mad you want to kill someone? This guy sucks so horribly.
Smile and pretend he didn't say that. Threaten. Do I wanna start shit? You know what? Fuck it, yeah. Kind of feel like killing someone right now. I don't like horrible people waking me up to tell me about their horrible thoughts.
What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. sucks. Everything about him sucks. Anyways, you'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person, makes think things they never thought they could.
Sir, my name is Todd Gonzalez. You think I have never been heartbroken before? There's no way I wasn't bullied to hell and back in high school.
Yeah.
How can you
Honestly,
claim to
I
love
could have
someone?
killed that woman.
How can you
I
claim to love
think-
someone and make that fucking...
This guy is he's like a Reddit troll. That's what
Yeah.
this man is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do like his shirt. I want to... Yeah.
What a yeah.
You know what? Tag yourself if you too want to, yeah.
So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. I'm so glad we never see this man again. I will forget his voice immediately after I stop doing it.
You've forgotten his voice while you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Yeah. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just end up on a bus to New York City or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
To the Big Apple. Get your act together. Ooh, I'm doing that. Get your actually fuck their phrasing. Get your shit together. Or someday you're gonna run into someone who doesn't tolerate your fuckery. Yeah, fuck them. I'm gonna use more expletives. More expletives. You cross your arms and glare at the young man with menace in your eyes.
Huh. Alright. Maybe you have a point. I guess New York City will always be there waiting for me.
Not if I have something to say about it. I like pull like a black mask over my head. And I just like get off the bus. Alright.
Anyways, where'd you say you were heading?
It's so funny how this vibe changes, because when I played as myself, I felt like I was in danger of being assaulted. And so when he said this, I immediately was like, you can't tell him, he'll follow you there and attack you. Which is so funny, because now I'm playing as a man, and I'm just like, well, if he followed me there, I'd just beat the shit out of him. And it's like...
Yeah, I've got a powerful build.
Yeah! Scarlet Hollow.
The Hollow? That's what they call the hollows up in the mountains, you know. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine, but there's a coal mine up there in the hollows, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the boards around here.
You see?
Yeah.
Like, you know? It's like, they're kind of like playing into it. Like, is this the canon accent he's supposed to have? Wait.
Yes. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are.
I don't.
Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it, so
This voice is getting better with time, and I adore it. I'm so obsessed.
Sad we're gonna lose him. I hope he shows up in Chapter 5, because we're still waiting on Chapter 5.
That would be so sick. I'm also kind of cleaning my bong, because we're gonna be streaming during 420 over here, and it just feels appropriate. I may as well. I haven't done that in a while.
Happy Pride Month, happy 420.
Happy 420 on Pride Month. It's the only, like, it is required to be gay and do crime at 420. Man.
Oh. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there.
Great for you. Oh.
Hey, it's another person who uses Facebook. You're not the only. You're not the only person.
Yeah, but now I'm really, really sad that I have to share that space with him. I mean, I have to share that space with a lot worse people.
Yeah.
Uncle Terry. Put him on blast. Look.
There are aliens tunneling under the earth.
JFK's head just did that. Princess Diana was reincarnated as Jungkook. Kermit the Frog is grooming children and possessed by Satan. Wonder how he feels about Fozzie Bear. All comes full circle. He looks back. Oh. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other. Oh. You interrupted my reading. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
This is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. And then he does a little wink in my headcanon.
Yeah, he doesn't move enough, unfortunately. Oh my god!
For you.
The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts! I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much. Why am I reading for you? And I didn't do any voice, I just dove in.
Boiled peanuts! I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't had much to eat, so I figured you could use them more than me. Wink. Again. When I found out what boiled peanuts were, it was one of the things in my life that just baffled me for years after the fact.
It's like why
you get your nuts wet?
Yeah, why do you want why do you prefer your nuts wet? How do you like your nuts? Sopping.
Like, that's disgusting.
I want it dripping out the bag. Ah.
Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't really want to carry them anymore.
I'm adding... Oh, that's too good. See, protein is really funny. I was going to make Todd Gonzalez allergic to peanuts. But I think I'm gonna do... I think I feel like because I picked Powerful Build, I kind of have to... I would never pick Powerful Build in any other circumstance. I am not a strength build person. I didn't build these muscles.
Yeah.
I didn't powerfully build these muscles by turning down free protein. Anytime I use the word build, I have to say powerfully build. Or powerful build, or... Yeah.
Can you notice that he has his bare-ass toes up against the dirty bus seat?
Well, he's wearing flip-flops, but they are drawn, like, they are at the very least dangerously close, if not, like, rubbing. You take the wet peanuts from the stranger. Nummy. It's been several hours since you've had any protein, which is several hours too many in your book. You tear into them immediately, not even bothering to remove the shells as you chew through fistfuls of soft legume. In a few moments, they're all gone.
That's vile.
Well, you're welcome. This is you.
Oh, I figured something like someone like you would get some good use out of them. And you look like the kind of guy who likes his nuts wet.
Yeah, that's the thing that I liked about it. Oh my god.
And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, my liege.
Your doobie, my lord. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep.
The Pavlovian response to the jingle
Next
of the
stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line! That's my bus driver voice. I will never do that voice again.
Really good.
Thank you. You could tell they drove a bus by the way that they were. By the way that they were. You can tell it's a birch tree because of the way it is. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Same.
Oh my god.
It's the she.
That's insane.
Yeah, she belongs to you. Hey, Todd Gonzalez. I like the idea that that's my first name. Like, the whole thing is my first name.
Should I do, like, my really tired valley, like, not valley girl, but it's, like, tired woman voice?
Can you do, like, a tired goth woman?
I don't know. I can try.
What's
Hey,
a reference?
Hey, Todd Gonzalez.
Like, what am I
I
thinking
could do a
of?
May from Avatar. Like,
Ooh.
my life is meaningless. Everything is hell. This place is pitiful.
Yeah, this woman is too sad. And angry. Todd Gonzalez.
I'll try.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. For a firm hat. Okay, anytime it says powerful build or talk to animals, I have to I have to take it. It's my rule.
Yeah, definitely.
Tabitha. You make direct eye contact, straighten your back, extend your right arm. She holds out her hand limply in response. You grip it and squeeze, shaking once. Very professional. Tabitha's lip curls in disgust. She pulls her hand back quickly, covertly wiping it on her dress as she turns towards the car. Why? Is it because they're covered in peanut juice?
Yeah. Absolutely drenched in peanut water.
It's my nut water.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than we have to.
You know, if you lick that off of your fingers, it's like 2 grams of protein.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Okay. Flexing. I follow her. I didn't read the rest of that. I know that part. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Okay. Yay, I can explore! So I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you, and I see hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. Alright, so how are you holding up?
God. Fine.
Phew, good to hear.
Jesus.
You know, you can talk to me right. I lost my mom too. Like, that's why I said that, you know. I know we only just met, but you know, I went through something similar with my own mom, so if you ever need to vent or...
I'm good. Oh.
So the funeral. It's, on Sunday, right?
Yep, like I told you.
Need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, or you need me to pick something up for you, I am strongly built. Feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been fine, just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. I love coffins. I sleep in one.
Well, did you end up finding someone to dig a hole? Because that's where I shine. Can't believe
I'm
we've
a
never
good
actually...
boy who loves digging holes.
I love digging holes. I love doing hard labor with my powerfully built muscles. Can't believe we've never actually met before this.
You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of a freak.
Uh, that was unnecessary. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Your cousin stares straight. I mean, she would be totally in the right to clap back with, okay, but you said we're in the Dead Moms Club like 5 seconds ago? I don't think...
That's a freak.
Yeah, it's like, you know what, I don't, she has, that would be fully in her right, but she didn't do that, so. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is. The Scarlet Estate.
What a beautiful manor.
This is not my beautiful house.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You know what I want to play now, after we finish this game?
Yeah.
I'll play it with you, is Cooking Companions. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's a visual novel style dating sim horror game, based around the Baba Yaga.
Oh!
Yeah, and, you, cook your companions. It's cannibalism.
She
The
could
game.
bob on my yaga.
She can bob on my yaga till cooking her companions.
So my companions get cooked.
Man. Fucking fantastic game. Alright. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You could hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. It's only got 16 bedrooms.
Yeah, it's only worth $4 million on auction. Man, I wish it was bigger. Then I might not have to see you.
Damn. So mean to my baby girl. She's
No,
just
I was
union busting crazy motherfucker.
She's a union buster? Okay, I was gonna say that's her at me. Her saying to me, I wish it was bigger, because then I wouldn't have to see you as often. And then you're like, oh, she's a union buster. I'm like, oh no, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm glad I don't have to see her.
Yeah. That's why I call her my problematic fate.
Yeah.
She is problematic.
Yeah.
Like,
very Usher core. It's like, listen.
Yeah.
She's
that very. Yeah.
Who was I thinking of? I'm
like,
thinking
I hate
about Camille.
them, but I love them.
She's got Camille energy.
Is that the blonde one?
Yeah, the one. It's the Mike Flanagan's wife.
My beloved.
Yeah. She definitely has Camille energy.
Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering around anywhere else if you value your limb.
What if I don't?
To give out. Get rid of them then. The fuck?
Cooking companions! You need some meat?
You know what?
We found some meat.
We found some meat. If you know what's good for you, you stick to your room and your bathroom and your kitchen and the whole way, I guess.
Okay. What about outside the house? I can still leave the house, right?
I really appreciate the fact that every single one of these paintings has a dog in it.
Yes, so that's very important. There's one behind the pillar on the right side. I don't think that one has a dog, but you can't see the whole thing, so I choose to imagine that there is a dog in it.
Yeah, it's a secret dog.
Yeah, it's a
Implied dog.
Easter implied dog.
Schrodinger's dog.
If Schrodinger was a dog guy.
But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
Yay! Oh man, this place is huge. Just like me, I can't wait to unwind.
Big buff Todd
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Todd Gonzalez Scarlet. It probably sounds better if it's Todd Scarlet Gonzalez.
It reminds me of Chud Chud Bopsman from Taz Graduation.
It's a great name.
Oh, Chud Chud. Yes, the estate is quite large, but I'd be careful about unwinding too much.
Why?
When was the last time you unwound?
Yeah, it's like, I know you would be careful about unwinding too much. You unwind too little. Someone needs to pull that cork out your asshole.
You don't want to wander off somewhere you shouldn't. You might get nasty splinters.
What if I got delicious, tasty splinters? Yummy, crunchy, delicious
Into
ones.
chocolate and honeycomb.
You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Jamie. Jamie. It's
Janie.
Eva.
Janine. Nanini. Jiminy.
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 Jiminy
She's
Fallon.
Jiminy Fallon. She's very small and also talks a lot. That does make sense. You're always trying to talk to me about my conscience.
I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly in the... Is she supposed to have, like, a country accent? She says fixins.
Fixins, there's fixins. Well...
There be fixins in the holler.
She's in Appalachia, so she's probably got, like, a little bit of at least a little bit of an accent, but I don't know if it would be, like, Texan Southern. We'd be like,
I don't know how to dial it down. It's either extreme or nothing. It's either extreme or British. Take your pick.
Yeah, I think you're doing fine. Just don't, like, overpronounce words, you know? Just, like, slur your speech a bit. That should do it. It's like, what, did you have a stroke? Tabitha, are you okay? But you have to have, there's like a you know, like loud like bell sound, and it cuts to 2 graves being lowered. It really is just Follow the House of Usher.
They're readying a tombstone for your name.
It says wise.
Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. I'm trying to be Eeyore. It's like normal person mixed with Eeyore.
Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of my Napstablook voice.
Oh my god, Undertale.
Awesome, I love PB&J. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? Eh. That smile can't be real.
I love that face. I didn't, but good for you.
Like, are you okay?
Are you alright, ma'am? Can we help you?
Do you need something? It's perfect. What if I want ice cream?
Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. She'll bite you,
Sweet,
rabid
thanks.
beast. Cool, good talk.
Alright, what's next? What's next on the tour?
Bathroom, follow me.
Great. It's been hours since I've gone.
Cat, 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 cat.
Yay! We can do it now!
Don't try and pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
If only Duck was here, because I can't pronounce that. That's French. Ne me parle pas? Why do I ever bother talking to cats? Okay, but can I pet you? Okay, but can I pet you? Another filthy American sticking their business where it doesn't belong. There you go, that's my French accent.
Very
No, you may not
good,
pet
mon
me.
ami.
Mon ami, I will sooner smear myself with sewage than be touched by your filthy ape hands. Why? Because they're soaked in peanut water?
What is wrong with the people in this house and the cats in this house and not enjoying being smothered with dirty
Love.
bus hands and peanut water?
Do they not understand the joys of peanut water?
It's good for your skin.
It's so good for your skin, and it's 5 grams of protein. I just keep, like, raising it. It's 50 grams of protein. It's 34,000 grams of protein. I don't think so.
It's at least 1 gram of protein.
It's at least some protein in an amount that you could measure with a number. You once again follow Tabitha through a long,
It's an
dusty
inch
hallway.
of protein.
It's a terabyte of protein. Well, maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time of being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Damn.
Great, but that's oh sorry.
Oh, that's you. No, that's me. No,
I
that's...
read it as
Wait.
great bathroom, and I was like, why would Tabitha be saying that? So I just assumed it was you.
Like,
Bathroom.
it's like, what, you've never seen this one? I don't know. House is so big. I always use the other one.
I've never seen it. The house just changes with the night.
Did a really good job on this bathroom. Normally it forgets the toilet when it constructs a new one. Put asleep and just new additions on your house.
I'd love a Monster House esque visual novel.
It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Oh, man. Lift toilet seat.
Yummy.
Scram, fellas, the jig is up.
Scram, fellas.
They speak in many voices. Bugs skitter from the bowl.
That's many cockroaches.
Toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. Listen, I assume that I have a dick, so this is probably not that big a deal.
Yeah.
I don't have to sit on it.
Piss on the ground and shit.
Yeah. I can shit on the ground for sure.
Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
You
I'm
and Tabitha.
wasting away.
You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The gooist room.
Waste will.
The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage.
This is my bedroom. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. I hate children. I want them all dead.
We should trebuchet them into the sun with great haste.
The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty.
Powerful build. Yeah. Do you need help around the house? There's a lot of boxes and stuff lying around.
I'm just so big and strong.
Just, you know, I feel like Todd Gonzalez is like always flexing. I don't know what flexing looks like because I don't have muscles. Just here, I have to do it like in the frame. There we go. He's always flexing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, but Janie already comes in once a week. It's fine.
Baby, I don't think it is.
Dog?
Yeah, I got some dog issues. Hold on.
It's okay, dog.
You can't make all that noise and not get some attention. Say hi.
I'm gonna say every slur while they have their headphones off. Uh, evil. Evil. Evil words. Hi.
What words were evil?
No, nothing. I was just.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Alright, this room is amazing.
It is kind of nice. Would you sleep here?
Okay.
Could you sleep here?
Okay. But, okay, I, myself, as, like, a person, yes. But my body wouldn't. It doesn't sleep anywhere that isn't my own bed. So that's a tricky question for me. I think I would be able to, but, like, my body would tell me I couldn't. What about you? Also, that painting looks like Lady Dimitrescu.
Oh my god, I wish.
Right?
No, I couldn't. I would want to, but I couldn't.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
I don't like windows.
Oh, really?
I like big windows, and like those curtains. Those curtains look pretty thick.
They do look thick, but they don't. It doesn't look like they would cover it very well. I'd need blackout lines at least. Alright. I will say that it's amazing because it is pretty. This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to.
Oh, floorboards. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique handed down through the family for generations. Even that cardboard box. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city.
You're such a boring ass bitch.
I hate Sweden.
Yeah, you look like that and you hate Sweden? I don't know, man. I think you're from there. You used to sleep here.
When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here.
Hot.
Died here.
Nice.
Now you'll sleep here. Carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in.
Also, it's 420, so...
Oh, congrats.
You have to sing the Song of My People.
Happy 420. Why don't you have a channel reward for that cost 420 that just says 420?
I have a channel reward that says bong
We have
rip that costs
69.
$4.20. And that one, nice. Yeah, I've disabled the bong rip, channel reward because people were using it way too much, and then I was getting, like, completely baked on stream, and I was like, oh my god, you guys... This was too successful of an experiment.
My downfall.
Oh no, my only weakness. The consequences of my own actions.
More weed.
My only weakness. My favorite thing in the world. THC. Yeah. It's so funny because my tolerance is so strong now that I actually have to do 2 full bong rips before I actually feel it.
I'm so proud of you.
That's, well, you shouldn't be, because it's very inconvenient. It means I spend way more money on weed than I want to.
Yeah, but if anyone ever tries to poison you with weed...
You're right. You're totally real for that, you know? Nobody could ever. I've been building up an immunity, like fucking Wesley.
I've been building up an immunity to gunshots.
What, by shooting yourself?
Yeah.
In non-lethal places? You know who else has been building up an immunity to gunshots?
Crabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably why they evolved to have a shell. Humans evolved to have guns, and turtles were like... Turtles and crabs were like, dude, we are in danger. Why did nobody else do that? Maybe humans should have evolved shells when we evolved guns.
Can you imagine how harder it would be to, like, wear cool clothing if you had a big hard thing on you all the time? Well...
I do have a big hard thing on me all the time. Thank you. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Now you'll sleep here. Alright, it's starting to get settled. Cool, you don't mind if I smoke in here, right?
It's just we spent so long in that bedroom, I wanted to rush in. She's running out the door.
I wasn't even, like, trying to talk over you. Like, I was like, we'll just get out of here. And then you were racing to say the whole line. I'm like, oh my god. It's so, you're like, how really come so my kind of come down anyway, I gotta go. What the fuck is going on?
Taking a stroke may result in death, blood loss. I almost said pregnancy is one of the symptoms.
Taking an antidepressant that has the chance of making you depressed and getting you pregnant. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, I'm so glad that we're the only ones here to appreciate this, because I don't think anyone else would. Oh.
Don't expect to see much of me. Thank you, Tabitha. You brought us so much joy today.
Oh my god. Are you sure you can't take the day off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town.
No, some of us have responsibilities.
Just like a rich person to think that because I'm poor, I'm not doing anything with my life. I mean, she's right, but she shouldn't make that assumption.
Yeah, assume. Makes an ass out of you and Oom.
Ass out of you and Oom. Oh my god. Alright. If you think about it, is a family the greatest responsibility of them all? Can't you drop it? Chill with your cuz. Okay, I'll drop it. I'm gonna say that one. Is it the greatest responsibility of all? Taking care of your family.
that's rich coming from someone whose mother abandoned us because she didn't want to run the family business. Fair.
What? No, it's not. I didn't make that choice.
No, I'm saying that's a fair thing for the mother to do.
Oh, yes. It's fair for the mom, and it's extra not fair for her to say that to me, because even if it was valid for her to have a fucking beef, it's not with me. I didn't make that choice.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have made a different one. How do you know?
Yeah. None of your business. None of your business. Anyway. I'm going back to work. Stay here, go into town, do whatever you want. Just keep out of trouble.
I think I really pissed
Smack
Tabitha
you on
off.
the arm.
Hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said?
Look, I'm sorry I've been testy. You've just got here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now.
What? No. You can't just say I haven't been easy. I know you're under a lot of pressure. You can't just say I haven't been easy and not elaborate on that. You being under pressure and me not being easy are unrelated. What the fuck you mean I haven't been easy?
I know that I wiped my hand after shaking yours, and that probably came off as a bitchy thing to do, but I'm the one who's
suffering.
I'm the one who's the victim here.
You had peanut juice on your hands. And you're like, oh, you're right.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Yeah. I'm like, well, then why didn't your hands just
Stay out of my
swell
hair,
up?
okay? I have work to do. And then she swooshes away with her vampire cape.
I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back.
Yeah, huh?
I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to make a friend.
Yeah.
They're really taking all the fun out of this funeral.
We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done. I'm swooping away.
I do think it is totally in her nature to be like, bye! Or actually, wait.
Goodbye!
Bye! I had to actually push off from my fucking desk. And I forgot that my headphones are hooked up and almost unplugged them. Man. Some grade A content here. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Go straight to the Forbidden Wings. There's no one stopping you from going in the Forbidden Wings of the estate. Listen, I am big and strong. There's no way I'm gonna be fine. Except for the locks and chains, sealing them shut. I'm powerfully built. Those should be nothing for me.
I know. I want you to open that door so bad. Restart the game right now.
I don't know. What do you need to get in there? The weird one?
I think Street Smart. So you can pick the lock.
Frou-frou hisses as you draw near. Hon. You might want to talk to me, but I do not want to talk to you. Go away. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. Okay. Can you tell me about my aunt?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about Pearlan? I never knew my aunt. She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. Except to eat them, of course. I don't know what this fucking accent is anymore. I really have to put more of that gravel. Yeah. Do you know what's in the sealed off? Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate? Nosy, aren't you? But of course I am not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it doesn't belong. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I will have to take things into my own hands. Nice.
Right.
Chomp. Frou-frou lunges and chomps me hard. She chomps my hard. Alright. Let me grab some jelly.
The most disgusting thing you can do in this game. Not grab jelly, the other thing in this fridge.
Salmon old takeout.
Yeah.
This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Protein is protein! Do you remember what I said the rule is?
You have to pick the. You have to pick it. Pick it now. It's so fucking nasty looking. It's like SpongeBob.
Protein is protein, you say to yourself as you force the slimy substance down your throat into the steel trap that is your stomach. Your mouth and throat senses might be revolted, but you know your muscles will thank you for this later. You've never been one to puke or get sick, and you don't see any reason why this slime would be any different. Check mayonnaise. You know you probably shouldn't.
Eat the main.
It's labeled flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade.
Okay.
Oh, I was so afraid. Oh, thank you. My mother just brought me mac and cheese. Mom hype.
Yum.
Yeah, I'm so hungry right now. All of this talk about expired takeout and eating it immediately has made me just crave. It's perfect that it's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
She's gonna be mad.
I love mac and cheese.
I'm gonna put it back. I just wanted to look at it. You stare longingly for a few minutes before your self-restraint kicks in and you put it back where you found it. It's a bit that already seems to not like you, and it's probably best not to fan the flames of her hatred.
What's a
Alright.
better?
Search the pantry. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. I'm kind of glad that we were the only ones here to see that. The bitch that sure loves her mac and cheese. Jesus Christ, she has good taste.
God.
Take bread!
The things I would
Take
do
the
for a
butter.
chicken sandwich.
Explore the mac and cheese. Put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese one of your cousin's hard rules. I put it back. I'm not that confrontational. I'm confrontational, but like I just feel like I'm up front more in this game, like in this playthrough.
Dude, stealing someone's food is like the worst form of betrayal.
Yeah, I
Do
wouldn't do
not
that to
steal
her.
food.
Yeah. Like, she's... Like, those are probably her safe foods for a reason. Also, she really likes dairy, apparently. She's like, give me my ice cream and my mac and cheese. Okay,
She's like me.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of being lactose intolerant. It's like she's a lactose shark. If she stops eating lactose, she dies.
I think I did go for a phase where all I ate was like buttered noodles and ice cream. I think it was horrible for me, but I was very sad.
I bet that's probably the same boat she's in.
Love that for her. The button noodles thing wasn't my choice. It was one of the only things I could digest at the time, and ice cream was. I couldn't digest the ice cream, but I needed a little treat, you know?
Yeah. You just needed something to pick you up. I want this shot glass. Pearlan wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. I could grab a bowl. Deborah! They left a message! Make that PB&J! PB&J hype! Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich! Congrats, protein awaits.
I love it. I'm so hungry in this kitchen. It's like the dirtiest, grimiest kitchen in the world.
Sorry about that. That was really gross to watch, I bet. Should I be eating on stream?
Gorgeous.
I'm sure it's fine. Alright. You have successfully combined your 3 ingredients. Can you hear me eating, by the way?
I had the bowl.
Okay.
I don't think I actually heard you chewing.
Alright. I'm hoping not. I do have a filter on. I'm also very hungry. I have mac and cheese in front of me. Like, I'm gonna eat.
peanut butter. God, I want peanut butter.
Have
Have you watched
House
Man
of Honey
vs.
Chicken.
Bee? I think
You
I've asked
talked
you
about
this.
this, yes, and I haven't seen it, but we should watch it.
Every time I watch it, and I've watched it like 6 times now, he makes like two peanut butter on toast. And every time, it's like, there is a lot of gross scenes in that show. It somehow always makes me hungry. Like, I was just like, I need peanut butter right now.
Sometimes it's all you can think about, man. Nothing satisfies quite like peanut butter sometimes.
No.
All that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of this day lies in front of you.
I do hate that food does that.
Check out the garden. Garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. Explore. It's quiet out here. I'm done exploring.
Quiet.
You head back inside and close the door behind you. Alright. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next?
We
Do that.
Can we do one thing in the room?
I think I would move to the room, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see him.
Him, okay. You stand at the entrance to your room. Put your clothes in the dresser. Ah, you're right, him! You drag your suitcase into the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet but angry. Do you want to be...
Afraid.
Yeah. Hi, friend, I know her.
He's my baby girl.
I'm gonna say...
His name's Dustin.
Hi, friend, I know hurt. I know hurt. Afraid!
Afraid! He's so cute.
Can you tell me about the human who lives here?
Human.
But Pearland died. Only one human lives here.
I'm not good with names. Just humans live here.
Can you tell me about the humans who live here?
One human sad, one human scary.
I love that he's voiced by Stitch.
Oh, I don't remember the word.
Can you tell me about the scary... Mika Daba Blika, or whatever the fuck he says. 626. Alright. Can you tell me about the scary human?
Oh, his watches. Eyes hateful.
Can you tell me about the sad human?
Eyes gives Dustin bad sleeps.
Aw. Thanks for the help, Dustin.
Harold.
What's in the Forbidden Wings? There's a door with a bunch of locks and chains around it. Dustin shivers.
Bad place, not safe. Dustin no visit.
Fashion
I
your
love
clothes
him.
into a nest. You look cold in there. Gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth somewhere more at ease than before and looks up at you with his shiny black eyes. That's so cute!
Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. So, yeah.
I mean, that possum is nicer to me than my actual flesh and blood has been. My actual flesh and bud.
My flesh and blood.
You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. Check the closet. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser. Hey, Malik! We are doing alright. How are you? Whether
I'm
you should
doing
put your
good.
clothes in the dresser instead of this closet, there must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Pick up the doll, of course. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. Excuse me. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you.
Yeah, it's from the library
You got
of
a job!
Alexandria.
Oh, thanks for the comment on my tattoo. I am very excited about it. I got it this week. Where you working? What are you up to? Close the closet behind you. Examine the painting. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you should ask Tabitha about this Maribel Scarlet. Maribel Scarlet. The next time you see her. Oh, a call center thing. Man, Godspeed. Those things can be brutal.
Damn.
Not
You're gonna
easy.
get yelled at. That's gonna suck.
Yeah. I'm
I
wishing
mean, good
you...
luck.
You'll be fine! It's gonna go
sorry.
great!
Not to put a damper on things.
It's like...
Good thing that you're getting paid for doing something.
Yeah, it just sucks that, you know, it's not gonna be an easy one.
Mm.
I wish you many luck and many boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Mm.
Keep dropping shit, and that's so gross, but, like, I can't just leave it, so... Anyway, I'm done eating. I had to shovel food in my mouth. Only there to pay for school.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, what better to spend money on than knowledge? It sounds a little bit like trying to buy affection. Yeah, and what better to spend money on than love?
Yeah. At least you're not spending money on, like,
A
I don't
remote
know.
is nice.
What's something stupid? I was gonna say drugs, but some drugs are, like, good for you.
And also, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Spending money in college... Actually, I'm not gonna be real with you.
Would be real. Be fake.
Really, I'm gonna be so fake with you.
OnlyFans models? Yeah. Don't. Well, they gotta work. They gotta get paid somehow. I guess maybe you don't want to be the guy who's paying to see a random person's feet on the internet.
You could spend your money on OnlyFans models. I mean, at least they actually serve. That was me. That was a dig at professors. I mean, I don't know that it's insane, but
You could just see it in the mirror, to be fair. Just take your clothes off.
yeah, if that's all you want, if you want free nudes, you can get free nudes anytime. Just you can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory, and once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you'd definitely do that. Just not right now. I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm powerfully built. I'm not gonna take a nap. Now that you're settled in, sleep is for the weak. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to be when she saw you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Yeah, that type of shit's supposed to bring you closer together, and if it doesn't, then you might just be the Usher family, and that's not good. It's really pretty out here.
Might just be full of the House of Usher.
You might be living in a Mike Flanagan show, and I'm so sorry to hear
The
that.
house is falling off a cliff.
Yeah, that house is falling. It's probably the same thing. I think it's the exact same thing. Oh, you're waiting on new Stranger Things. While you're waiting on new Stranger Things, if you just got Netflix, I actually do recommend. We were just talking about it. Follow the House of Usher if you like Stranger Things. Anything by Mike Flanagan is a really good. It's a masterpiece. Anything
It's
by
good.
Mike Flanagan is a masterpiece. Yeah. But we've been talking about Follow the House of Usher this whole time, and I recommend that if you while you want to, while you're waiting for the new season. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh, yes!
Love of my life.
Yay!
I do declare, who is this stranger, and why does he smell of peanut butter?
I do smell of peanut butter. For many reasons. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We love her!
I just feel like we have to do Gretchen and Stella.
Yes, Malik, the Fall of the House of Usher. It is a horror series based on Edgar Allan Poe stories, and it's just one season. It goes so fucking hard. I highly recommend drinking to it. I like to get a glass of wine.
Once Upon a Midnight Dreary.
Yeah, Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Watch it.
As I pondered week and weary.
Yeah, and if you like that one, let me know, because I can recommend you, like, all of the Mike Flanagan stuff, and they are all really good. But that's a good one to start. Drinking, you don't indulge. Alright, cool. That's chill, but I do that.
Drink
I do
water.
Yeah, just take a shot of water every time someone dies. You'll be so hydrated.
It's a hydration drinking game.
Yeah, it's literally the opposite of a normal drinking game. It's so much better.
I'll take a shot of espresso every time.
No! You just die of caffeine overdose. Alright, go ahead.
Oh. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Todd Gonzalez. My oh my, I can't remember the. Here, I'll do Gretchen. My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Todd Gonzalez.
That's funny the way you introduce yourself. I'm Stella. Not often that I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folk, but you don't look dusty enough for that. I am British, by the way. Person in chat. Scarlet. Malik.
Malik. I do have a friend named Malik.
I think that is a real name. I don't know how you want us to pronounce it, but I just a warning for all the shitty accents.
My accent is perfect. My Gretchen accent is spot on because it's actually authentic. For worse. Milk. Oh my god. You know what? That's... You should wear that name with pride. It's nice to meet you, I'm Milk. Oh my god. Alright. Yep. I just got into town today.
Oh, wow. I didn't think anyone else would be coming. Oh.
You good?
Yeah, it's just the stream was lagging a little bit, but I think it's fine now. I think it was my internet. It's been shitty all day. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up?
Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. Aw. Baby, that's all she wants. Give her a rubbin.
Gretchen is the best character.
She's so
You
important.
miss all of her dialogue unless you picked Secret Animals, and she's everything to me.
I want to kiss her on her little
I haven't
nose.
seen her since Parlan died. Passed for a while before that, now I think about it.
Sorry, did you say Tabby?
Is Parlan a name?
Yeah, Perlan, yeah. It is a very southern lady name. Like, it's like a combination of two extremely, like, deep south Bible Belt names that you would totally hear. I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly.
She did it back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay.
I'm worried about her, too.
She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things since, she and her mom were really close. I think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself.
But she's not,
It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there. Even if she doesn't think so. Yeah, I have a feeling she spends very little time in that mansion.
That's not what I meant. I meant she's not alone.
Alright.
According to Dustin. Which is such a funny name for a possum. Are you two friends?
Maybe his name is actually Dusted.
Aw, we should call him that. That's Dustard. Once you get a dollop of Dustard, you're gonna get flustered.
I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Dustard Seed.
Once you get a dollop of Dustard Seed, you're gonna be Flustered Seed. God. Okay, I'm preparing my dose of something legal later on.
Hey, ladies.
Yeah. It actually is legal. It's an edible, but I take it later on. I'm just preparing it, and it's all melted. My hands are all sticky.
What is it?
It's a gummy. It's an edible.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
I would hope that tea leaves are edible.
Yes, they are, in fact, edible. You can eat them. You can put them in your mouth if you want. Do you want to put them in your mouth?
No. I used to suck on tea bags, but we don't have to talk about that.
That's... I actually have something for that.
She was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. We're gonna not talk about the tea leaves.
Horn store. Everyone loves the horn store.
You get a horn store. Okay, have I never talked to you about a horn store?
No, that really scared me.
Okay, do you know what the European post office looks like?
No, I don't know how to answer that question.
Well,
No?
The way you answer that question, when you don't know how to answer a question, is you play horn store. When you don't know how to respond, you play horn store. because that I haven't explained it fully. Okay, the European Post Office is a building that has like a horn on it. But in America, we are not familiar with that. So there is a TikTok of a guy being like, what's the best emoji? It's not dancing lady in red dress. It's not moon face. It's horn store. Everybody loves horn store. Nobody understands why horn store exists. Like,
Horn store. Everyone loves the
Horn store.
and I spent this morning painstakingly clipping that so that I can put it on our soundbite board. I also have this.
Oh.
From fucking Victoria's when they hit Jade in the head with a car battery.
That
Anyway.
show was crazy.
Yeah, sure was. Man, so good that only we are witness to that.
Horn store.
Everybody loves horn store. Yeah, it's my favorite emoji, and I send it when I don't know what else to send. It's like a celebratory thing for me, or...
I thought it was like I can't remember what I said it was. But I do remember you sending it once and me just being like, oh, is that like a stamp of approval? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah! Yeah, it's celebratory. It's also like, if I hear something and I have no idea how else to respond to it, but it's not like negative, then I'll just be like, okay, horn store. One of my friends told me that they tried cocaine in middle school. Hit him with a horn store.
Isa.
Yeah, they said they think they did it wrong, and that they don't recommend it, so...
There's no right way to do cocaine.
Agreed.
I'll tell you that.
But like they do say don't do drugs. So don't worry.
You do not endorse this.
I'm not gonna specify who they are in any way. This was a long time ago, so they are not in any trouble.
It was me.
Yeah, you did it in middle school here in America.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, that's why your accent is so authentic, and the British one is the fake one, which is actually really impressive. You were really good at doing a fake British accent.
Yeah, I went to acting school for 10 years to be able to do this, so...
Yeah, you went to acting school for 10 years to make yourself sound like you could be British, even though Britain doesn't exist. And also so that you could make yourself sound younger so it didn't sound like you had been in school for 10 years.
Yeah, and it's actually, we actually like to call it the colonizer accent. So, if you could, just from now on.
From now on, call it the colonizer. Because British people don't exist.
Yeah, and it's
more
like,
PC
it's
that
mostly
way.
just for, like, fantasy. You know how, like, in ye olden days, they all had British accents no matter where they lived?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like in Baldur's Gate and stuff, they're all
Yeah.
British.
All those guys are, for the people in Star Wars, all those guys are British, and they're from space. Oh, before it slips my mind...
Star Wars British?
I don't know. I have never seen Star Wars. I was quoting a Drew Gooden moment. I assumed he would know. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Fruit. How does that monster fare? I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. Unfortunately, yeah. Ugh, Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, we've met. She's so condescending.
Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks.
Yeah, of course you're joking.
You and Stella remain silent, awkward eye contact.
You are a crazy person. Ugh.
See that devil, Frou-Frou? Oh, it's Gretchen! Yeah, Gretchen talking. I thought, yeah. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Jesus Christ, Gretchen.
Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving.
Yeah,
I
that's
am
why I'm
starving.
talking like this. I'm just a little
I was just
loopy.
on my way to the diner for a coffee. They got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Dude, I've eaten
Dude.
so much today. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere
Peanuts.
of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life, all of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm
Quick,
Todd
sound the alarms.
Gonzalez. Sound the alarm. What are you looking at? The patrons of the diner continue to stare at you as you slide into a booth, doing your best to avoid their gaze.
You probably made quite the impression with an introduction like that.
Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. You can hit Y or a triangle to hide the text box at any time. It's not working.
Is it H? It might be H.
Aha! Yay!
Yeah,
There
I don't
she
know why they
is.
told you it was Y or... Are you, like, playing with a controller?
No! I have no idea. But look at her. She's perfect.
Aww.
Anything for you? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Is it? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? You deny me
think
my
so.
pleasures? What is and isn't good for a lady's health is none of your business.
Christian's not one of those 110-year-old ladies who's had a daily glass of wine her whole life. So why stop now? Maybe it's the secret to her longevity. Anyway, don't worry, I keep an eye on her diet.
And we make sure to only give her the leaner cuts. I gotta go in a sec. Want anything while I'm still here? Order a biscuit and a coffee. I'm not allergic to caffeine anymore. Not Todd Gonzalez anyway. Can I have a biscuit and a coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Gotta love
Well, if you
that
take my
day.
advice with the biscuit, you won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town, and I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week, like dragging you out into the woods and not letting you go home, no matter how many times you ask.
We met today, and I would like to turn you into my personal pack mule.
There's always a reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for the little kids, but I do it every month anyway.
Because she's adorable. I love Stella.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. We're gonna eat the dead body.
You need the dead body! So it'll be a real special occasion. I just noticed that her
I
shirt
wouldn't
is
be surprised in
Mothman.
this game.
I
Yeah.
almost wore a Mothman shirt to play this with y'all.
Aww.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't
I
is
don't
'cause
have any.
well, get a job.
Damn, okay. Rude.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
I do have a shot of a unicorn being abducted by an alien spaceship.
Excuse me. That would have been pretty good for this.
Yeah.
Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out.
Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. as for the day today, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
No! Powerful build! Oh shit, they're gonna love this. I'd love to hit some good hiking trails after being cooped up on a bus for so long. These legs gotta move.
Oh. My beloved.
Oh, that sounds an awful lot like going on a walk to me. She wants a W-A-L-K. She wants walkies. Oh my god.
That job actually has me running around the woods pretty often if you ever need a guide.
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's her biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks, Queen. I mean,
Love Winnie.
You didn't have to do that. Looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite.
Not fair.
It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. It needs gravy!
Needs gravy. I actually don't like gravy. I would eat the dry biscuit.
What about white gravy?
Nah, I hate all gravy.
Okay. I like white gravy, but I don't really like brown gravy. So, you know, do with that what you will. Useless facts about liking.
You eat biscuits here, though.
Yeah, no, you don't.
And the ones we do have aren't as dry as yours. They're more, like, doughy.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could eat one without gravy.
Yeah, we like ours fluffy and dry so that you can soak them in, like, sausage gravy, and oh my god. It's so rich and savory and buttery, and fuck, I want a biscuit now. Whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow. Man, I'm getting a little bothered.
I'm glad you like it.
Avery lingers at the table
I'm about to
come. Oh my god. Where the fuck is it?
Horn store. Everyone loves the horn store.
So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. I'm touring with Taylor Swift this month.
Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. I love Avery.
I love Avery.
Look at their palms. They're so pretty.
I'm a YouTuber. Kill her. And
freelancers deserve to die. Oh my god. What kind of videos do you do?
You and everyone else nowadays.
She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Todd Gonzalez. Full name only. It's amazing.
I love it.
Wait, how did you know my name?
My full name.
You just really look like a Todd Gonzalez.
When you came in.
Yeah, I literally. Well, I walked in and I said, what's up? What are you looking at?"
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't introduce myself. But I like the idea that, like, if I picked that and they just said, "Yeah, you just look like a Todd Gonzalez." Wait, how do you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy.
Oh well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family.
Oh no, who's been talking about me? I've never even met this side of the family. What would they even talk about? Your aunt must have been getting it from somewhere. She was always on about something you were up to. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What do you mean always? What am I up to? Those sick gains? Talking to animals? What the fuck?
Being a mystical main character?
Being
No.
a mystical
What else?
and buff main character and eating a shocking amount of protein?
I have no other personality traits. That's all I am.
Is buff and can talk to animals.
What matters is that now people can meet the real you, so it doesn't matter what Pearl Ann may or may not have said. She was a horrid woman.
Yeah, you can always make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Oh jeez. Look, I'm sorry I said anything.
Hey, don't worry about it. Pearl Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone.
I think I deserve to know what people think about me. Like, what they think is true. How do I know what, like, slate I need to clean? How am I supposed to wipe the slate clean if I can't find out what's on the slate?
My nephew was a kidnapper. He tried to murder someone. And the little rumors around folks was kind of her trademark.
Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career?
I guess we were, weren't we?
I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but, you know, the controversial
Oh my god. Yeah, the Catawba? Is that it? Catawba.
Yeah.
River Runner. I didn't expect much of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So, the River Runner is a cryptid that is only known from a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and, well, that's all I had to go on. Oh my god. But then I wound up catching this on tape.
Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river.
Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, I'd at least be twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
Oh, wow. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away.
Pisses me the fuck off.
Oh my god.
I'm still not sure what it was. I'm the only one who saw the thing with my own two eyes.
Christian thinks it's a mountain lion. Whatever it is, I bet I can take it. Alright, so ask me one of these. I'm gonna do this one. My mom is sending me a message. I'm really sorry about that.
It's fine.
Hold on, let me just...
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Taube.
Alright, there we go.
Welcome back.
Oh man. The difficulties of... the challenges of living at home at 24. You decide to take Rick's word for it. I think that's a mountain lion. You can kind of make out his little kitty cat ears.
Meow meow. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I'm a stupid idiot who never just takes people's word as truth.
I'd never trust anybody.
She's so insistent that mountain lions don't exist up there. I did a whole video on the Appalachian or Appalachian?
It's Appalachian. If you say
Appalachian
Appalachia, then I'll throw in Appalachia.
Okay.
That's how I was taught to say it.
I squat, and
yeah.
there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. I understand it, because I get pissy when people say, like... I think the worst one is... And I'm not even from there, but when Americans come into the country and say Yorkshire, it makes me want to throttle someone.
Yeah, it's also very similar to like Nevada versus Nevada. People from Nevada would be really, really pissed if you told them it was pronounced Nevada. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries are missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type of situation.
Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba for confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight, and I was wondering if maybe you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm just gonna go after the...
Wait, no spoilers!
Oh, sorry, Avery.
It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around.
Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape.
Ew, stinky. Ew, stinky.
That's what they say.
Yep.
You should be able to smell it before you see it, according to some sources. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing some research for this last week's video, I came across a report from a lady from a town over who claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky? That sort of thing?
That depends. Are you gonna be there too, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. Even though she doesn't listen to me for shit, I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be.
Of course! It's actually been a while since I had anyone but Gretchen out there with me.
Say no more. I'm in.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school. One of them was high on cocaine.
Kind of really good bucks from the past. Yeah. What do you need? You want me to bring some cocaine? Dude, imagine
I've got trail mix, I've got cocaine. Me and Kanika and Reese are running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. Though, I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, and I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But, Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Mind if I make a quick call?
Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings.
Reese, dude, what's up? It feels like it's been forever. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out into the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today, and... He's Tabitha's cousin. I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for the skunk ape.
He keeps talking to my dog.
He keeps talking to the skunk ape. Keeps saying it's right behind me.
Dude, look, turn around!
We could take the easier trails if that would help.
He's talking to the skunk ape. It's like, I'm yelling, turn around, and she's like, she turns around, what? I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you, I'm telling the skunk ape to turn around. He's over there, he doesn't even see us.
Turn around,
He's got his ear pods in. Every time and then I get a little bit lonely.
Yeah, bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. I hope you don't die mysteriously in the middle of the night.
Reese. There's always been something off about that boy. Never did like the smell of him.
Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Alone. In the woods.
Not
At night.
That's not the vibe that I was getting the first time I played that scene. I remember thinking like Reese was struggling with like mental health issues. So it's interesting that Gretchen's over here and is like, oh no, I think he's a little bitch. I think he's a little bitch boy.
I think Gretchen's just ableist.
Yeah, I think you're right. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why?
He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are.
Is he okay?
He's not feeling well, that's all. He's been going through a lot in the past, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave this house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You love him.
He's going
I love
through
Reese.
Yeah, he's going through his own he's going through his own story over there. Like it's just a terrible like it's a Magnus Archive statement type thing going on over there.
We should swing by his place sometime this week.
We'll see.
Oh, the bottom one is
What
me.
doing this week? Yeah. I felt that.
That's fair.
How
But if
many
you
more?
found you have the time.
What? I've talked to one people already today. I talked to at least one of them. You telling me I gotta do more?
Tell me about you met your
Yeah.
cousin. you met like Stella,
A bus
you met a
driver.
dog, you met a cat.
I met a guy who couldn't figure out if he was what era he was from.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear? Oh, so we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before Steelers dinner.
Did you think I was gonna skip through it?
Yeah, it was fine. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah, it's fine. She's like breaking the fourth wall. You paused me for getting up.
This is a crazy Twitch stream, by the way. Hi, guys. It's just like staring into the camera.
It's watching the two viewers, and it's like, damn, you got two whole viewers? And it's like, yeah, no, they're both
That's
us. She's like, oh.
Oh.
Oh, we got 3! Yay!
Yeah.
Apology for getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a generous tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously.
Hey, hello, Malik.
Yay, welcome back. You need to cook. You're like, Jesse, I need to cook.
Jesse.
Generic hamburger helper. I just had generic Kraft mac and cheese for dinner, so like, I feel that.
Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate it, I'm sure.
You had every opportunity. It was up for a while.
I know.
Stella turns to look at the
I was
timer.
reading the Twitch.
You following close behind. I'm not used to someone else actually reading the chat. Usually when I stream with Duck, I'm the only one reading the chat, and they're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Why are you replying to things I haven't said? I'm like, because of the Twitch chat. Hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel...
hungry.
It's been a whole 5 minutes since I had some protein. Man, I wish I had some boiled peanuts on me.
I think I'm projecting.
I bet it's really good. I fucking love Hamburger Helper. Oh.
You did what?
Yeah! Like, what do you mean?
Well,
Should I throw a horn? Should I hit him with a horn store? Like, wait.
Yeah, hit him with a horn store.
You have earned yourself.
Horn store. Everyone loves the horn store.
Horn store.
More alive than you've been in years. You feel alive. I mean, I'm powerfully built. The fall breeze passed. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm powerfully built. I made it good as fuck.
That's a crazy saying.
Anyone ever say anything? Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying that to a Victorian child.
I'm reading that and I'm like, is this like a blood, sweat, and tears thing, or do you literally mean that your secret ingredient? You stuffed your little piggy fingers deep in that little a-hole of yours, and just you just garnished it.
Oh.
No, I have not.
Ew.
Jesus Christ!
I put food in it.
Yeah, just make it with food.
Saying I put my heart and soul in this.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, gross. I don't want it anymore. Sounds like you don't care about it. Fall breeze.
I put my cum and jism in it.
I stuck my dick in it. I cut it off and mixed it up. Dude, I'm still bleeding.
You're good.
It's chill. It's just, this is what
funny.
Twitch is all about. Oh. Whoa. My jizz in the cum in it. I donated my eggs into that thing. The fall breeze passing through the leaves. I obviously
I had a kidney transplant.
I passed the kidney stone into. So I just killed myself, man. I passed a kidney stone into it. I'm gonna be laying it, like I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm just trying to have like happy thoughts about the ghoul from Fallout. Happy thoughts about the ghoul from Fallout. I passed a kidney stone into it.
It reminds me of that I think it's a Tumblr post where it's like, yeah, if I was a vampire, I wouldn't want to eat something that someone stuck their dick into either. Oh.
What?
Because it's like the vampires only drink virgin blood. And I'm like, yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh man, new vampire lore just dropped. Add that to the list along with how fast they can run. Shit, no, that's how fast werewolves can run. Yeah, kidney stones hurt, like, oh, they hurt like hell. I don't know from personal experience. You want to piss rocks out your pee hole? The orange hue
I
of
watched the episode of Friends, so I'm an expert.
You know, I've never seen anything of Friends, and I also am an expert.
It's not worth it.
The orange hue of the setting sun. I'll eventually finish this line. Painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. What do you mean, almost magical? You've been talking to animals this entire time!
Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since the last summer, at least.
Every year is the hottest. Yep.
You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse.
This is the hottest
Climate
summer of
change.
my life. It's the coolest summer of the rest of your life.
I should have brought water to this.
Yes, I would recommend it. I literally have gone through. Now I'm about to like plow through a second bottle of water. Then I have this, and then I have this, and then I have this. And it's not full yet, but I do have another water bottle over there that I could also fill up with more water. I'm just always drinking water.
Damn. I have very specific water conditions, though.
How do you like your water?
So when I think of water, right, I think if it tastes of something, it isn't clean, which I know isn't true.
Well, no, I
but
feel
I've
that.
conditioned myself to think that. So I will only drink water if it is so cold that I cannot taste it.
That makes sense. I actually in middle school, while my friend was doing cocaine, I was learning about stormwater runoff. Have you ever heard of that? Do you know what that is?
Vaguely, sure.
It's kind of this terrible thing that is happening because of all of our like paved roads and shit. And all of the water, all the rainwater, hits the roads and washes off into the ground, sinks into our pipes, and actually gets into our houses through our tap system. And I studied this in Challenge. Like, it was a part of a city planning course that I was forced to take. And it will pick up things like animal feces, like roadkill, chemicals that are dangerous, shit like that. Ever since I've learned about stormwater runoff, I can't just drink tap water. I can use it to wash my skin, but I do not want to put it in my body anymore. So my family has actually gotten a bottom-loaded water dispenser that, like a water cooler you would find in an office. And we buy purified water at, You got a shit? Man, go shit. Go shit, boy. But yeah, anyway, that's, what I'm saying. I'm validating your fears in probably the worst way possible. You're welcome. New fear unlocked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I also buy store-bought water and drink it. And we also have a tap
filter?
Not tap. Yeah, we have a filter because my mother doesn't trust the water. Also, because we found out that this was after we got a filter and started drinking bottled water. Thank God. But there was a sewage company just throwing sewage into where people get their tap water where we live. So it was just normal.
Gross.
Yeah, right?
And so, yeah. Alright, Malik, thanks for hanging out. See you around.
Yeah. Have a lovely time shitting.
Go shit, boy. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves. They're very fast. That sort of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff, but I never had much luck, though. Especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I got all into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all said and done, I've been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to poke her collarbone. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there.
I want to get my collarbone poked so bad. I want you to stick your finger right in my cute little dimple right there. Yeah. Poke. Poke.
I feel like that should be called like the chest cupid's bow.
The chest cupid's bow?
Because like your cupid's bow is the thing under your nose and above your lip.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of like it has the same effect, right?
You think chest cupid's bow? It sounds better than
I know it sounded better.
You just think it should be that. Like it just is
funnier.
Fair. I really like
yeah.
the term clavicle because it sounds so clinical. It's
and
like
he stuck his finger right in my clavicle.
I just felt so violated.
Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if they were actual people who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre.
It's such a hard line to say. Werewolf lore. He's genre. How fast can they run, Stella? Oh man.
I just realized something really interesting about this specific line of dialogue. As for demons, I don't really know. I don't know if I even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. And fun. I think hell would be fun.
I cannot say that, but I also can't stop you from saying that, so. Yay! Wait.
Well, it's just because, like, everyone in hell are gonna be... Well, not everyone. There's gonna be some dickheads in hell, obviously. But, like, a good majority of people...
Everyone loves the horn store.
I just see that, like, everyone who is in, like, my section of hell probably want, like, shitty people. They would just kind of, like, did stuff that God didn't agree with. Because in my head, hell is in sections. Does that make sense?
I don't know if that's real. I would love it if it were. Hold on. I have more dog problems. You know, this means I have to pick you up and show you off again, right? Come here. Come here.
Puppy. Hi, little freak. You running away?
Yeah, I got it.
Running away?
I got her.
I got lag. Hi. Hi.
She's so sweet. I love you.
Why are you built the way you are?
Why are you like that? That's my little autism creature. She's the world's only autistic dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She will only eat food if it's being served to her on a carpet. When she gets excited, she tip taps her toes with like all four of them in sequence. And she wags her tail by wagging her whole body like this. She has sensory sensitivity for sound. She doesn't like any noise. If there's noise at all, she will be shaking and shivering. And she used to pee when strangers tried to pick her up. She's grown out of that.
Defense mechanism.
Deploying defenses.
Piss ray.
I use piss ray. It's very effective.
That's so bald ass just bunk. Am I right?
What about aliens?
Alan.
What about Alan, the Barbie
Don't
character?
even get me started. I was thinking Smiling Friends, but also Bobby. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids.
I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense.
You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real.
I have absolutely no opinions on aliens.
No comment.
I have absolutely no opinions on aliens. Because for me, I would say, hell
Crazy.
yeah.
And why did you
I
get us anything?
wanted to hear what you thought
We
about
are.
it. Yeah, well, I'm not mad. I don't have an opinion. I wanted to hear your opinion, Stella. You're the person who's out here doing this shit.
Yeah.
Why did you? Are you expecting to find anything? Has anything bad happened on these hikes? It's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptid related, of course.
Gosh, that's a good one. Oh, let me think. There's always the deer that I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen a ton of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it's as weird as it counts as weird anymore. This Tetanus Lake, that's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you can barely tell it's there until you stepped in it. Practically solid ground with how much it's been compressed, but you can still fall through if you aren't careful, hence the name.
My bones don't like that.
I'd love to talk to you about Tetanus Lake, but it doesn't exist yet.
Oh my god. I don't like it. I hope we don't have to go there.
Yeah. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I've salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir, like in Fallout.
Yeah, just like in Fallout. Let's move on.
Did you hear that?
You didn't hear that. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping and nothing, girl.
Ew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were.
The classic Duke spook. Some creature in darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here?
Okay.
Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming along with you? Wait a tick, you ain't... Is that?
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences.
I'm glad you want to say your name.
I'll keep you in my prayers.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez. Now both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? Seen anything like that recently?
Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down.
Oh, come on, Duke. I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best.
that you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it, the way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. I would love to go hunt the chunkabunga. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I wonder if skunk cake has a taste for chicken.
Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. Couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. Even those were iffy.
It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-aged Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachia Cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll eat
Duke
those words.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun for me to voice. Doing a Southern Belle accent is kind of dysphoric, but for him, it's like nice. I feel like I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. You'll eat those words,
like
Mike.
A 40-year-old. He's probably older than 40.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's like
like
60 or he maybe even 70s.
Like a 70-year-old hunting, farming, old guy.
Yeah, he's a hunting, farming old guy. You'll eat those
and
words,
he's
Mike.
just like a little bit of a dick, but he's not like in a bad way. Like it's just in like a tough love.
Can I finish what I'm saying, please? Like he's a little bit of a dick. I was like, no, but I could make him totally a dick. Play him as way worse than he is. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Try to bond over sports. Oh my god. Are you threatening us? Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Okay, so it has to be one of the powerful build ones. I'm gonna do this one. It's too funny. So you're a Duke fan. I've met some pretty passionate sports fans, but I never met someone named after a team. Yeah, well, I was born into the name. Why? You a fan? I love all teams being
Never felt so confused.
I'm in it for the rivalry. It's the best sport of all. That does sound like Todd Gonzalez. I'm not in it for the sports. I'm in it for the rivalries. The best sport of all.
Love you, Todd.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. Like, makes sense. But those rivalries are a lot more fun if you pick a side.
I mean, you don't have to pick a side. And I care a lot more about getting to watch the raw athleticism more than who wins and who loses.
Yay!
Todd Gonzalez. There's no need to cause Duke any more hassle. Let's head out and we can come back some other time.
I love picking a name that makes you cheer every time you get to read it. Glad to hear you're finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now. Stay safe. He really thought we were gonna leave.
Todd Gonzalez.
Todd Gonzalez. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came.
Alright, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edges out anything.
No way we're letting Duke do what to us now?
The internet has ruined me.
I think the internet's ruined a goddamn lot of things, so don't feel too bad.
Man, I know a trail that'll let us get around him.
Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt.
Never. Trust me, we don't have to worry about from old Duke or his gunshot. Shotgun.
This gunshot.
Um,
We don't have Thing Eddie to worry about from
anymore.
old Duke or his gunshot. I got under with sounds like a truck Shingcraft through the streets with you. Shingcraft.
I'm losing my marbles.
I'm going crazy.
It sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. I'm pretty sure this is unwatchable footage. Like, the amount of times we've stumbled over one and had a fucking laughing fit.
Stella is having a permanent stroke. Earlier she started slurring her speech, and now she's mixing up her words.
Help me!
Send an ambulance. Oh.
If we do cross his paths, it'll be long before he catches wind of us.
She's just toughing through it. I think it'll be okay.
The trail's just up this way, let's go.
Listen, all of my footage is unwatchable. That's the reason I have like 25 views on my most popular videos.
Yeah.
Man.
Alright, this looks like a good shot. Man holding the camera.
She hands you the camera and takes position.
As the night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Thompson Zola, and I find
just loses her accent.
high end of the Blue Ridge Mountains. We begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape.
Who is this John Martin? John Martin! I told you his last name!
It's my favorite Magnus Archive shit.
It's my favorite Magnus Archives character, John Martin. I'm sorry.
So, mostly encountered in Florida. This possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county.
This very cunty.
He's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back in once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellas.
And keep digging,
Keep
Gretches.
digging. Oh.
Gretches.
Oh,
She has her own sign-off. I wonder if there are other fans of this that are like dogs that watch these videos and they only understand Gretchen.
I can take the camera off your hands for now, and we'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. That also, Stella's probably cutting out the dog barking, right, in the video.
Likely, yeah. What if she's
There's
not
no
barking
audience,
when
you just
she
get
speaks?
glimpses of words.
It's like the very first. It's like, and keep. And then the next one, it's like she starts talking, and she's like, "Well, that."
In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery.
Oh man, powerful build. It's been so long since I've had a hiking buddy who could keep pace with me.
Oh, this is the start of our friendly rival. Oh, is this the start of a friendly rivalry I am sensing? Oh, I'll have you know this is my casual hiking pace. Gotta watch out for Gretchen's little bones. The real test will come once it's time to run after the skunk ape. But in all seriousness, I haven't had this much fun on a hike in a long time. Thanks for coming with me. Wanna make out?
Sure, she's blushing. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Get behind me, quick!
Everything.
I will protect you! I am your big strong, he, him!
I'm an alpha male, Stella.
There's something you don't know about me. I listen to Andrew.
That's what they make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about big, scary predators like us.
Yeah, I did the mom arm. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains behind,
Delicious.
staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness.
That
Did,
sucks.
did you
Thank
like
you
it?
for it.
You're welcome. Like, that was terrible. I was not enjoying that.
Yeah. Thank
Here,
you.
let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! And then it's gone.
Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
You are a very wiggly potato. Oh my, seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? It seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. Wow, she's perfect.
She cannot handle dare. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses for potatoes, do they?
I think that deer was threatening us, or warning us.
I think it was just sick. That thing on its face, I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. A washing machine. It's not like wild animals.
Probably, yeah. You know what? That thing on its face probably was a washing machine. You're like, I just want to use the word. A dishwasher. A washcloth.
Dishwasher. I like wild animals can get this taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it.
I have a knife. Alright. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you. Though, after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. Yeah, babes, I just want you to be safe.
I actually found her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her.
Yeah.
I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is running around in the woods at 17.
I love her. She's so lumpy.
It's an old dog.
Yeah, she's a little older than my dog Dobby, who is almost completely blind, almost completely deaf, and has to wear a diaper everywhere he goes because he doesn't know where he is and he forgets that he's not outside and will just pee anywhere.
That's
So
adorable.
yeah, he's very, very cute, but not the ideal partner for a cryptid hunt. I mean,
No.
taking him outside is probably for the best because he's gonna pee anywhere anyway. May as well put him in the grass. But you try to take him into the mountains to hunt a monster. He's blind. He's deaf. You can't even call him.
You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Craig?
Yes, you do. All right, I'm ready for the hunt. That got my heart rate up. I'm so ready for the hunt.
Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up and then we get right into the night's activities?
Do you have boiled peanuts?
What?
As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Powerful build! Take one of everything. You grab as much as you can.
Oh my
Your body
God.
is a temple and its priest demands offerings.
Somebody's hungry, huh? I'm glad you're having such a good time with my food.
You get Stella response. Your mouth full of delicious snacks. There will be time for conversation when you're finished, but for now you eat. It's like you don't understand. I am a big guy. I am
I'm
powerfully built.
hungry. But I'm like also hungry.
It's fine. You had coffee earlier.
Damn it! Oh, fuck me. What's it like in Dick Dicklesburg?
Dicklesburg. Yeah.
Dicklesburg?
Nick to Kyle.
Dicklesburg. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets?
Oh,
Fuck me.
man.
Tell me what it's like to be.
Todd
Todd
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
What a heavenly name. Does just roll off the tongue, doesn't it? Must be a dream, living as Todd Gonzalez. I live in a doorless basement that floods. I live in an apartment with a typical roommate. I live in a 12x12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe.
Cool.
This feels realistic to Todd Gonzalez. I live in a 12x12 shed in someone's yard. It was advertised as one of those tiny homes you see on HGTV. I'm not sure if I would call it a home, but it is tiny.
I like it.
I know he's charging me a premium for what it is, which is basically a roof over my head and a hot plate, but it's cheaper than pretty much anything else in McDyklesburg, and the location is hard to beat. McDyklesburg is, like, notoriously expensive, you know? Very, very pricey.
They really,
region.
after all of those, like, renovators moved in and made all the houses great, you know?
Gentrification. I'm blonde, blonde hair interior design. This is our HGTV gentrification. The landlord is a little eccentric. He treats the place like a shed and comes in and out for his gardening tools, but other than that, I don't have to deal with the fuss of having roommates. And you learn to live with stuff when you're on a budget. Half of my living space being taken up by garden tools isn't so bad compared to some of the other horror stories I've heard.
I guess that's a good way to put a positive spin on things.
She looks so content and happy. She's like, yeah, that does sound pretty nice when you say it like that. It's like, no, it doesn't.
Ever see stuff as sad as the landlord nice at least?
He's too nice. Yeah, he's friendly. Maybe a little too friendly. Sometimes he asks me to do yard work for him. He seems to think I'm like a gardener who lives on his property and works for free. It's just because I'm so powerfully built.
I've just got these big muscles that I plow the land with. That's not a euphemism. I actually plow the land.
I just remembered a Dan and Phil Games clip where
Oh my god.
where like Dan like flexes and then he tries to kiss his muscle, but he accidentally kisses his hand instead. Good work, man.
Yeah.
He says he's paying me for the yard work by forgiving my electric bill, so that's kind of like getting paid with real money, but I don't know, it feels wrong.
Okay, that's really weird. This sounds like the kind of thing you could write a book about someday, and I mean, I would read the heck out of that book. But it doesn't sound like it's very good for your mental well-being. Have you tried looking for other places? There has got to be better options than a tool shed in a big city like McDyklesburg. McDyklesburg.
Place has the shoes, but it's cheap. I'm gonna find a place with roommates. I'm gonna save it up for something better.
I think this game is giving me dyslexia.
No, it's the names I've chosen. It's not the game's fault. You've played. God damn, it would have been really funny if I just put my name in as Macklemore. I thought about finding a place with roommates. Todd Gonzalez. I thought about finding a place with roommates, but I haven't really landed on anything yet. Maybe I'll look into it when I get back.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. So what do you do for a living?
Streamer,
What
student,
does
teacher, service.
do?
Todd sells arts and crafts on Etsy. A first-year associate at a
He's an
big
alpha
office.
male.
So he's probably... It's either unemployed, or he builds programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I think that
He makes
makes
NFTs.
or is a streamer, but I've already done that one. I know what she says to a streamer. I'm gonna do I build programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. It means I just gave Todd computer programming skills, which is really funny. He's
Yeah.
buff, he's ripped to shit, and he has computer programming skills. He's a nerd and a jock. Get you a guy who can do both. So you know those ads you see on the sidebar of every website you visit that feel like they know way too much about you?
Oh yeah, the ones that recommend stuff based on the things could swear I only talked about in person. So creepy. It's like they can hear everything I say.
I work for a company that builds those ads for other companies. I went to school for computer science and thought I'd be doing something challenging when I got hired, but instead of actual programming, they mostly have me go in and make endless changes to the font size and color or whatever to make more people want to click the ad. I usually make like 40 or 50 ads that are all almost exactly the same and track each of them on a giant spreadsheet. That's my life. And I do it out of a 12 by 12 shed. And my name is Todd Gonzalez. How do I stay ripped? I must have a lot of free time on my hands.
Danny Gonzalez's evil brother, Todd Gonzalez.
His evil twin.
He makes all the weird mobile ads.
Yeah! He's the guy keeping Danny in business, but Danny doesn't know. He hates his brother, never talks about him, and Todd just wants to be noticed.
Soul freshen.
Actually, I love it.
Love this character. Proud mother of Todd Gonzalez.
I love it! I'm paid less than market rate, but it's so much you can buy, and the work is kind of mindless. I just shut off for 8 hours and go home. Chris Breeze passes over you. Follow up with no questions about her!
No.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I'm trying to only pick things I haven't picked before. I'm excited to get to, like, the stuff I haven't played yet, because this is the only part I have played. And, like, that's okay, but it just means that there are only 2 options there. I could either press her, or I could pick the only other thing I haven't chosen yet, which is sit in silence. So I'm sorry, Stella.
I really like Chapter 3. I think that's my favorite.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. My stars, what was that?
Oh my god. No way.
Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna say Skunk Ape! Oh man, it's Skunk Ape. It's gotta be, right?
Could be. Whatever made that noise, it's not like anything I've never heard anything like it. It's
sorry,
close.
I couldn't decide on how I wanted to. I'm gonna run.
My brain
I'm leaving. Bye.
I've been thinking about Todd Bossman. What the fuck is
Todd Bossman.
Here, I'll Christian's leash for me.
Running away. And Stella destroys the truth. She shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Todd Gonzalez. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush.
Rain, it's so rain. Maybe it's Duke's birds after all. Huh? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back.
Look at her eyes!
Moly.
They're slightly pointed in different directions.
I know. I love this screenshot.
Holy shit.
I'm guessing that must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy. Either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. You may have just skipped through dialogue doing that, but whatever, it has to be one of Duke's chickens.
I always miss the actual fucking like, creature that's in that shot. I always miss it. Alright.
Creature.
Right behind you. Todd Gonzalez is 100%
It's okay.
down. He follows Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Down she goes. With the tumorous chicken. Oh, my darling companion, are you alright?
My tumorous chicken. Oof.
Do your best impression of a Roblox oof.
I don't even know. I can't even think of what they sound like.
It sounds like
oh, oh,
yeah. Oh, oof. Oh. Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here. Yeah, now you're doing a Minecraft villager.
It's okay, settle down. No one is being attacked. I just tripped on something weird and lost my footing. Oh no, that poor thing. Must have been one of Duke's. Jesus, is still alive. It sounds like a dog.
Investigate the chicken.
Eat it. Don't let Gretchen get too close or try and take a bite if you don't stop her.
Mmm. Nom, nom,
Rainbow dog, dude.
I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. I only eat the finest fried chicken, okay? Listen, I'm gonna get myself some giblets.
God.
I'm not getting them here. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest.
I need chicken.
I would give you some.
I'd eat this chicken. I'm so desperate.
Damn. I wonder what that tumor tastes like. Also, it has a creature growing inside of it. Yeah, egg. Which is normal for chickens, actually, so I'm sure it's fine. You hold Gretchen's leash close to... Yeah, this is what it looked like. She squirms against her harness. Examine the growth. Good god. First you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsating beneath. Examine the wing. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is still barely attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Oh,
why am I alive?
This poor little chicken eyes look up at you glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate
A little chicken. It seems you found one of Duke's chickens. Folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video.
Hey, look, you're gonna get some crazy views.
Hey, do you hear that?
What, the grown men in the background going... Like, that's what it sounded like. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? You can tell which one it is. Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? God. Yeah, you're right. Did y'all see what did this to her? Telling you shit after you waved that gun in my face. I can't believe I don't have a choice. I have to do this.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm not telling you shit after you waved that gun in my face earlier. Why, you little...
Duke, it's alright. We were on the train when we found her like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees.
Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting.
Do you hear me? I think they're coming closer.
You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches.
You don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen.
He came after my chicken! It's personal now. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you. Whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after them.
You get the best choice from being strong here.
As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're closing in on us! Yeah! Hell yeah! Tuck Gretchen under your arm and dive for the flashlight. There we go.
You get the best of both worlds.
You heroically dive forward, tucking Gretchen under one arm and grabbing the flashlight with the other. This is your moment. Every pull-up you've done, every hill sprint you've ran, every meal you've eaten, all of them have led to this. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Light up the woods. Perfect. Just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella?
Yeah, a blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Yeah, but it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. We've gotta go after them while we still have the chance.
What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. I do not know what came over me. That blinding rage that I keep trapped up inside this tiny potato body just wiggled right out of me.
I'm so enraged all the time.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You wouldn't
I'm
like
always
me
fucking
when
angry.
I'm angry. And I'm always fucking angry, yeah. I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke, Stella, and Gretchen into the darkness. Guess I'll die.
Love that.
You steel your nerves and run into the unknown. Oh my god. As you push deeper into the woods, they are some funky guys. The unearthly sounds once again surround you. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down!
I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin.
Lord, that smell.
Yucky.
The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. And they're all just, like, lined up. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Get all the footage you need, Stella! I can take them!
So funny.
Are you out of your mind? There's gotta be dozens of them up in the trees. You're in Appalachia. If you see something in the trees, no you didn't. They're circling us to... Shit. They're circling us to protect their brood, or whatever it is they've been planting in these animals. We gotta get out of here while we still can.
Duke's right. There's too many of them. We got plenty of footage. We need to get out of here. And fast. Run for the fucking hills.
What the fuck are these things, man? Look at them. Just as you follow Stella and Duke in a literally mad dash to the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick, my truck's down this way! You make it to the road, but 3 of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck.
Baby armed one.
Stay back. Coming for your asses. You take a single deep breath before propelling yourself towards the creatures. Punch them!
Yeah.
Nice! Oh, they're called ditchlings. As they recoil, you plant a firm a foot firmly in the ground and throw your body towards the abomination to your right, your fist firmly connecting with a powerful haymaker. Its body feels wrong, as if your blow had just collided with a bag of loose organs instead of with a living creature.
Gross.
Caught by surprise and outmatched by your physical prowess, I am powerfully built. The creatures leap back and scatter into the woods. You are still the dominant species here, at least for now.
Fucking strong.
Get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here.
Dude, do we have to take the truck back? I can walk. There's creatures left and I'll be fine.
Stella, now's really not the time.
Alright, I can do this.
You squeeze into Duke's tiny two-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. Stella stares ahead in silence. She clutches Gretchen protectively, staring straight forward, expression blank as the truck quickly starts to rumble its way down the dirt road. You are...
Freak a lot.
I'm about to wrap up. It's just not soon enough for you. Okay. My poor
Little
Stella
freak.
hates... Yeah. My poor Stella hates
Sorry.
being in those wheeled contraptions. Hopefully it won't take long. What a rush. I've never gotten to fight a monster before. Good for you. Can't say my idea of fun involves running for my life from a bunch of creatures. Maybe we'll get lucky and those fists of yours will scare them off. Don't seem like they can put up much of a fight when push comes to shove and I start pushing and shoving them. Hey Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease, and she lets out a self-soothing sigh. Yeah, I got your back. Remember me, I'm powerfully built, and I can talk to your dog.
I'm a big man.
Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay. Best not to bother her just now. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. He glances over at Stella, his hard face softening slightly. It'll just be a few more minutes. You'll be alright. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of the small cottage.
Thanks for taking me home, Duke.
Anytime. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things?
I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing's really clear, but it's a start. Let me know if anything happens with Birdie, alright?
She's gonna be fine, you hear? I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me, my husband. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but...
My son's been...
No! No point in talking about the butt. My son's been... Him and Rochi will be worrying about me. Just look out. My 3-arm metal husband. You take me home? But I don't live here! Take care, dude. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, away from the Roods, with no one but Stella in sight. Away from the woods. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must finally be getting reception again. Tabitha, cousin.
Yay.
Tabitha, cousin. Tabitha, cousin. Where are you? Tabitha, cousin. Tabitha, cousin. Tabitha, cousin. Where the hell did you go? Call her. Try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. There's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who.
Maybe Tabby's just worried about you.
I doubt
I'm
it.
gonna miss this night soon. I can't believe you punched one of those things.
It felt like hitting a bag of organs. Not that that's something I've done, but it was just like meat, suspended in jelly that was barely held together in a stretched out bag. I don't think it had bones.
Dang, and here I thought skunk ape sounded gross.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask Duke if you could walk back?
That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars, and I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting in them unless it's literally a question of life and death. Which I guess was, which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out.
What do you make of everything we saw?
I don't know. I haven't seen or read anything like this, although maybe. Gotta find out more about those things. Library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning.
You're a
That being
YouTuber.
said,
Go online.
there's someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later.
Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. We should check in on Tabitha. Ooh, that's real. Should probably check in on Tabitha.
Our friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop there first?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to hit that mountain by myself after everything that's happened tonight.
When you put it like that, how can I say no? Like, genuinely, she says, oh, it's on the way back. I've been like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying I should check in on her. I don't have to do it immediately. She's probably asleep, like, judging by her phone being off. So, she can wait a couple more minutes, yeah. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. I have to, do the dishes, but I'm sure I can do that. I want to get to, like, some new stuff that I haven't seen, which is where we're at right here. So.
Yeah. And, like, this is the end of the chapter. We're,
Perfect.
like, finishing it out a little.
Oh, nice.
I hope she's still awake.
There's something foul creeping up behind us.
Jesus.
Todd,
My genuine reaction.
And Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Thomas. Before you can respond, the doors behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entry.
Go home, Wayne. I cannot help you tonight.
You look back, and the figure's already gone, disappeared in the shadows of the night.
You,
His
Wayne.
name was Wayne. It's almost as bad as if his name had been Dwayne.
Todd Gonzalez is almost as bad as Wayne.
Almost as bad as Wayne. Nothing worse than Wayne.
Sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you here so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Todd Gonzalez. Is it okay if we come in?
No one can say his name with a straight face in the entire town.
I just put on some water for hibiscus tea.
She's literally like, if there was, it's just so crazy. It's exactly one letter off from a completely normal name, but because of that one letter.
And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all.
Oh, man.
Welcome to my little nook.
This place always has the loveliest aromas. Yeah, it looks like it. Wow, this is my aesthetic.
It's nice to finally meet you, Todd Gonzalez. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother.
I love that these in the background, yeah.
Definitely.
It's not quite. It's not jagged enough.
Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed since in the hollow. And now poor Pearlan is gone as well. Let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
Who was that outside?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him.
He knew my name. I've never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman.
Fair child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. Regardless, I'm sorry about your mother. We were good friends for many years, you know. If you come by sometime, I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
How did you know she died?
Oh, Pearl Ann was a very chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her soul. Heart and soul, and both.
She doesn't have a soul. She only had a heart in the
Well, she's
physical
dead
sense.
now.
Yeah. We need your help.
Oh, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. Well, you know that weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
You know, all kinds of freaky knowledge for freaks like you.
You are a certified freak, yes.
you got your certification last week. Your certification of freak last week.
Oh, I'm not so sure I followed you. I know which oils to use for which aches, but I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things were you talking about? When I first played this game, my mind immediately went to this woman is secretly evil.
Interesting. I'm getting Toriel vibes. So I am on the
Yeah.
opposite side of the spectrum. I'm like, nah, she has a T is life poster, and those pictures in the back, I'm assuming the one on the top is her husband.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
he looks very sweet, so I think she must be
He
sweet.
does look very sweet.
And
We ran into some creatures in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them.
bag of flesh filled with organs. That's how I
I
describe
can't
them.
say I know much about local wildlife.
Anyway.
My daughter always had the brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you.
Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil.
Hey, what about little videos?
Oh, this would be nice. Oh shit.
It's even worse when the other other
Yeah.
ending to this night that we got.
Yeah.
Where was this? Up on the mountain to the northwest.
I can hear the tea kettle singing.
It's adorable. Within the town limits? Yeah. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake and she can lend us hers.
Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika?
You better come with me, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika,
Love the
come out.
stickers.
You could use a little help.
Oh my god.
I love how the higher up they get, the more like edgy they get.
Yeah, literally.
So
What?
like, she grew up and flipped edgy
Yeah.
as big as a little.
Yeah, as she got taller, she just kept getting more and more witchy. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen. Who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? Certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Hi, I'm Todd Gonzalez. Hi, I'm Todd Gonzalez.
Hello.
Tabitha's cousin?
Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
Oh, the Sailor Moon shirt.
It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here.
Real. It's up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording.
You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this?
I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Todd Gonzalez and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it.
This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I leave thinking to you humans. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Fine, really, I'm okay.
I'm fine too,
I'm
thanks for
not fine.
asking. The other three look at you, unsure what to say.
Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, the two of you are embroiled in something quite sinister. My grandmother used to call them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Todd Gonzalez with this Talipo crap. Talipo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. What's Talipo?
It's a little thing. You'll
Look
find
at
out.
Talipo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
a
think
ghost
that's the
story.
way you say it.
Yeah.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. You stupid little bitch.
Oh.
Creatures themselves are
Aw.
harmless to people, despite the grisly scene in the woods. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is...
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom. Clearly had a rough night. They don't need this.
It's okay, Kanika, this is helpful.
Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic.
Can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fam, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What are those growths?
Punched one of them in the face! It was super gross and squishy, like it didn't have bones. You punched one of them? Also, wait, that doesn't make any sense. How can they move like that without bones?
Todd Gonzalez is not lying. I saw him punch one with my own eyes. And that's a good question, Neeks. How can they move like that without bones? Like a jellyfish.
Yeah, they just
There is something supernatural as a foot.
flappy and floppy. It's much more likely that he's just misremembering things. That being said, that sounds kind of grub-like. I wonder if those growths are like some sort of parasitic larval stage. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up.
Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups and it'll soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Tom Gonzalez get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. Oh, I'd be so fucking tired.
You don't have to, I can stay up. This is important.
Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on that internet.
On the online.
I think it's funnier.
Yeah,
On the online.
On the World Wide Web.
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
How can
It's
I
like a
see this
balm
video
for
when
the
you post it? Do I
soul.
type in just like www dot your name ditchlings dot video or
Dot Quibi.
Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you.
Bye, Todd Gonzalez. She's so pretty.
Kanika, yeah.
Yeah.
It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. I love peppermint tea.
Me
Be
too.
careful out there, both of you.
Sybil
I just had a
turns and
cup of
closes the door
peppermint
behind
tea.
her. You know who else likes peppermint tea?
Your mom.
Yeah, she
I
does actually.
don't know.
It's not even really a joke. It's just Hilda. Hilda really likes peppermint tea. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, I gave her a British accent. She just changed locales. What an unfortunately short visit.
Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. It was on the way. And here we are. You're welcome
Yeah.
to stay the night if you want.
Yeah, wait, why did we go back to your home? Probably head back and check on Tabitha.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up that mountain alone?
I am more terrified of making Tabitha mad than I am of those things in the woods.
Yeah, Tabby can be really intimidating.
Yeah, plus I have to sleep in the same house with her for a whole week. Yeah, I don't want to piss her off too
Well,
much.
I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. You can call me when you get there, okay? And good luck.
Sick. Scored her number. You and Stella exchange numbers.
I'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah, we're in this together.
Yeah, we are.
I punched one of those things in the face for you. Good luck, Todd
Good luck, Todd
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. I'll miss you.
Todd Gonzalez! You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate Asone. Asone? What the fuck? Alone.
No, you did good.
Almost home. You've made it. Your salvation in sight, you make a mad dash for the door. Knock. So you raise your arm, the door swings open.
Where the hell have you been?
Texted you back as soon as I had reception.
Did you? I didn't notice.
Do you know anyone named Wayne?
I employ over 100 people. I'm not sure I know a Wayne.
Hi, Tabby.
Ah, so you met Stella then. And she's gotten you all worked up. That explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
Can you tuck me in?
You took me!
Okay.
You're
Good
a
night.
lost man.
You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. You pull out your phone and call.
Hi, how are you? Did you make it back alright?
Yeah, how are you? I died, actually. I should have picked that. I'll save that for me.
Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go and get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought. But deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Baller. Man. I got the happier ending this time because I decided to make my character rip to shit.
Yeah.
This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Let me finish an empty slot. I have to run and do some, I have to do some errands around the house. And clean up, so I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap the stream. Thanks y'all for chilling with us. If you're new here, I have a Discord. I actually have the message up here. Here. I will copy and paste that. Bam. And, yeah. We will see you next time. What the fuck did I just say? What did I just say? We will see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.